Good morning, students. Today I am going to discuss the E module for graduate course. The name of the topic is Rostow's theory of growth. This theory is a part of paper of economics of BA 5th semester curriculum that is decided by Punjab University Chandigarh. The name of the paper is Development Economics. Myself, Dr. Harpreet Kaur. I'm working as Associate Professor at Mata Ganga Khalsa College, Manji Sahib Kota. I'm heading the postgraduate department of economics since 1998. Regarding the Rostow's theory of growth, after learning about this theory, you will be able to know the introduction of this theory, the different stages. It passes through 5 stages. The first one is traditional society, second one is conditions of takeoff, third is takeoff stage, fourth is self-sustained growth, and last one is a stage of high mass consumption. Now let us introduce to the Rostow's theory of stages of growth. We all know that in order to develop themselves, an underdeveloped country has to pass through various stages. An underdeveloped country is caught in the vicious circle of poverty. One has to struggle a lot in order to come out of this circle of poverty, the vicious circle of poverty. In its growth process, every economy has to pass through certain stages, and these are called the stages of economic growth. Different stages have their own features. Analysis of these stages was first of all attempted by Frederick List and Hildebrand of German Historical School. According to these economists, there are 3 stages of growth. First stage is primary, second is secondary, third is tertiary. Means when a country moves from underdevelopment to development, first of all they focus on the development of primary sector that covers agriculture and allied activities. Then they move to secondary sector that covers manufacturing and construction, industry and construction. And when they reach at the higher or the advanced stage of development, they start investing in the tertiary sector. But Karl Marx gave a different viewpoint. According to Karl Marx, he identified the following 3 stages of growth. The first is feudalism, second is capitalism, third is socialism. In feudalism, the country is governed by feudal lords. In capitalism, the country has 2 classes, that is haves and have-nots. Have people, they are the capitalists, have-nots is the laborers. Capitalists, they have a tendency to exploit to the labor class. In socialism, we all are equal. It is based upon the principle of to each according to his need, from each according to his work. W. W. Rostow, he classifies the process of growth of a country into 5 distinct stages. The first stage is the traditional stage. The second is preconditions of takeoff. Third is takeoff. Fourth is self-sustained stage or drive to maturity. The last one is the stage of high mass consumption. Now students, let us discuss about the traditional society. In this stage, the per capita output is very low along with a low degree of technical know-how. The features are the agriculture is predominant in the traditional society. It is significant for family as well as caste system. It gives importance to family and caste system. It put political pressure. There is a political power ruled out in the traditional society. Politics is very strong. The techniques of production are old. No modern technology is used, and the unit of development is too small. There are certain preconditions of the takeoff, like certain situations are there through which the country has to move before taking off from the floor. The second stage of growth embraces societies in the process of transition. This is period when the preconditions for takeoff are developed. The features of the preconditions of takeoff are: now the dependence on agriculture has lessened, people's outlook have changed, the outlook has become more enlarged, there is a decline in the birth rate of population, families, spouses, they have become conscious about the rising fertility rate and about the rising population. So by hook or by crook, they try to reduce the birth rate. Some changes in views has also been witnessed in the preconditions of the takeoff. In this stage, importance has been given to personal skills. Conservatism has been ended up. It has led to capital formation. In this, the rate of investment has also increased, and in the precondition of takeoff, foreign trade has also started taking place. Now export and import has started, and countries, they have started exchanging the products that they need with each other. The third stage is the takeoff stage. In this stage, the economy can progress without external assistance. There is no need to get any kind of financial and non-financial help from the outside countries. New industries are established which start yielding surplus. The rate of investment improves, but certain conditions have also been laid for the takeoff stage. Those conditions are: the rate of investment should be over 10%. There should be development of leading sectors of the economy. There should be primary growth sector. There should be supplementary growth sector. There should be derived growth sector. The social and political framework should also witness a change in the takeoff stage. Now the economy has started taking off. It has started on the path of development. So certain characteristics, certain features, they also appear in the economy. Those characteristics and those features are as follows. First is the profit that has been generated in this year, that is again reinvested in the coming year. The foreign trade has increased. The amount, the quantity, the quality of goods and services to be exported and imported has to be decided. There is an increase in demand. The demand has increased because people have become aware and they want to enjoy the luxuries and they want to enjoy their life by increasing their demand level. The fourth characteristic is the availability of capital has improved in the economy, and if the need arises, that capital can also be imported from the outside. word. Another characteristic is when we reach at the takeoff stage, the technological development also start playing a role because the technology that has been developed has increased its worth when the economy enters the takeoff stage. So ultimately, the government policy is also up to the mark. Government has started preparing the policy, and this policy is in conveyance with the features of takeoff stage. The features, they should go hand, the government policy and the features of takeoff stage goes hand in hand. The fourth stage is the stage of self-sustained growth or the drive towards maturity. In this stage, the investment as a percentage of gross national product, it rises along with the rise in population. According to Rostow, this stage is reached after 40 to 60 years of this age of takeoff. The investment rate rises to 10 to 20% of GNP production. The condition of employment change noticeably. The next is laborers become self-sufficient, and they also become better off. No political as well as social institutions are established in the country. No modern techniques become widespread across all the illnesses. Modern techniques have become widespread across all the lines of production. The organization of production is generally done by skilled persons, like the white as well as blue collared, especially white collared personnel. They have also got skills. They are also technically sound. Then per capita income and living standard of the people rise due to the family high levels. So per capita and standard of living of the people has improved in this fourth stage of self-sustained growth. Thank you. I hope you must have liked this video, and this video will prove useful to you when you will study development economics. As we all know that development economics was earlier not in the syllabus of this Punjab University, but with the passage of time it has been added in the paper of MA Economics as well as in the paper of graduate as a subject of economics. Thus, Rostow stages have been followed by certain other growth models also, and these growth models will prove useful to the students when they have to study the process of development, especially in case of underdeveloped countries. That is how economy moves from less development to more development. As a student of economics, you must be aware of the Nurse's vicious circle of poverty. You must be aware of Libestein's critical minimum effort thesis, and all these parameters, they play a very important role in studying the paper of development economics. No country covers this gap from underdevelopment to development without making investment. One has to pass through the process of income generation, and income generation is possible only if the earned income is spent not only on consumption, but part of it must be spent on savings as well as on investment. With the regeneration, with the reinvestment of profit, the level of investment will rise further. I end this video keeping in